positive and how motivated we were for 2020?
Yes.
New decade. We're 2020. We're going ahead with perfect vision, good signs for the future. And then the powers that be like, sprinkle some destruction on all of you.
Oh man,
that's absolutely awesome. Oh, that just made me smile. Okay. All right. Get the giggles out.
Good luck.
Oh God, yeah. All right, so here we go. Hey everybody, it's Torrie, the founder of the Mighty Dames, and I'm here again for another interview. This time we are joined with my friend Ruthanne. Say hello, Ruthanne.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah. So to get started, let's give everyone, where you train, how long you've trained, your belt, the basic Jiu Jitsu stat sheet.
My name is Ruthanne Sykes, and I'm at a Dark Wolf MMA in Orange City, Florida. I am 2 years in, and I'm a 3-stripe white belt.
Damn right. I will just start this with saying that I am biased towards Dark Wolf. They're like my second home. I love all of them over there, so we'll probably get all y'all on this eventually.
Oh yeah.
So what got you? Yeah, we love you some Dark Wolf. So what got you into jiu-jitsu? Like, let's be honest, this is a weird sport. There's few who just get in here on purpose. So like, how did you do jiu-jitsu?
Mine was an accident. I met my friend Samantha Ryder. She's a black belt out of Oviedo.
I'm sorry, you mean Professor Sammy?
Oh, Professor.
Professor Sammy? Okay.
Professor Sammy. I met her through a mutual friend, and we hit it off, and all she would talk about jiu-jitsu. Honestly, I thought it was karate at first, and I'm like, oh, she's so cute. She does karate. And then I was like, maybe I'll Google this. She really a lot. And I was like, I got to try this. Mm-hmm. So I took one of her classes, and it was amazing. My brain went quiet, and I was like, wow. But it was too far away. It was like an hour away from my home. Yeah. So I walked into Dark Wolf and met the amazing Losens, and it was history ever since. I called them home for almost 2 years now.
Oh, so I didn't know you started out with Sammy. And
just
then,
one quick class. One quick class on the mat. Yep.
Okay.
But she got me into jiu-jitsu. Like I said, I thought it was karate at first because, who would think jiu-jitsu? I don't know.
I mean, to be honest, unless you were already into MMA, like, I know I might catch some flack for this, like, but everyone in the gi looks the same. It all looks like the same sport. It does. We know black belt's supposed to be the top and white belt. Nobody knows what's going in between there. I mean, it's true.
So true. It's so true.
So, all right. So your first day, you go over with Sam, like, cool, this is awesome. And then you find the Losens and Dark Wolf, and you step on the mat. And what's the first thing you're like thinking? You're like, okay, first day at the Losens at Dark Wolf.
It was amazing. Like, they opened their arms to me. They're like, we've been looking for people. Please come in. Like, they were so family orientated. They were like, you can be big, small, female, male. It doesn't matter. And like, the first class I remember was with my good teammate, Crystal. She was my training partner. And she's a short little girl, but so friendly, so great personality. It was live roll, first live roll of my life.
Oh, okay.
He arm barred me in 0.2 seconds. I was like, and I got up and I started to walk away. And Melissa's like, are you good? I'm like, I need more of this. I need more. Like, I don't know what it is.
When you have that first roll, like that first so my first live roll was Rita. So,
oh, okay. She's feisty.
She's spicy. So especially when you go with a smaller person and it's new and you have no idea what's going on and they snatch you up real quick. You're like, oh, okay. Well, I don't need to do that again.
Literally, she went from my guard to side control to mount to arm barring me. And that was before I even knew what any of that was. All I knew is I was tapping faster than I ever was in my entire life in that 2.5 seconds.
Okay. So we mentioned that you train Dark Wolf and that you're with the Losens. So one of the reasons that I love Dark Wolf is because it actually has a great group of bigger women who train there. Absolutely. So how do you think that's been beneficial to you to have people who are, similar to your weight in your gym. You don't have to like seek them out, especially someone like Melissa, who's a black belt, who's a super heavyweight.
It's been an amazing journey. It's a lot easier having people in your bracket, especially being a plus size. Like you said, like I don't have to hunt anybody out unless I'm competing, and then I really have to hunt them out.
Oh yeah.
It was easier for me to accept my body issues knowing that I wasn't the only one.
Mm-hmm.
I walked in at almost 300 pounds, and I was very uncomfortable. And Melissa came up to me and she's like, you know, it's not a thing. She's like, jiu-jitsu is for everybody. You know, you will work through all of this. And she was just so inspiring to me. Like, I literally walked in and she's like, I need your body, you know, because she was training for World Masters at the time. And I looked at her like, I'm 300 pounds. What do you mean you need my body? Like, and then it just grew from there. And they're just so confident in it with everybody. Like you said, we have literally every shape and size, male, female, kids, and they just continue to inspire me every day to keep coming back.
I will say it is funny that jiu-jitsu is the only sport that you could be like, hey, I need your body. You're like, I am here for you. What can my body do for you?
Here, take my pounds away.
Yeah. It's like, here, you can have it. But you mentioned that it helped with your body issue. So did you like, I don't like to stereotype all bigger girls and say that we have body image issues, but is that something that you struggled with as well?
Absolutely. I struggled with depression and anxiety and weight issues before I walked in their doors. Like I said, I was almost 300 pounds. I was hiding in my house. I wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't doing anything. And it's just, didn't even realize it was a real thing until I started working out. And then like the weight just started dropping the more I showed up, and the strength and conditioning class there.
Mentioning that, you know, we don't always give numbers, but how much weight have you lost?
Oh, 80 pounds.
Atta girl. That's like, that is amazing. And it's such a short time.
Yeah, in 2 years. Yeah.
You've lost a kid.
As long as I don't lose one, we're okay.
No, not a real, but like, that's like I don't know how much kids weigh, but what is that, like a that's at least like a 6-year-old, right?
Well, my daughter's almost 6 and she weighs 64 pounds. So yeah,
let's just go up. So you've lost like a 7-year-old in weight. That's amazing. So did you notice like a change like very quickly when you started doing jiu-jitsu, or did it like just over time you're like, oh snap, is this shirt a little bit looser?
It was over time for me because I didn't realize how much I had really held on to being the fat girl feeling. Like everybody's like, you look great. And I'm just like, no, I don't feel that way yet. Yeah. And even though the weight was coming off, my own self-image, it was not for me mentally coming off. So it took a long time to build that confidence in myself.
At what point did you like look in the mirror? You're like, you know what? I have lost a lot of weight. Like, wow. Because sometimes you mentioned like sometimes it does take a while for your mind to catch up with your body because we don't get big quickly. Like we realize it takes a while. So sometimes it takes us mentally a while to realize. So when
was the bubble pop?
Yeah, when was the pop? You like, oh shit.
I think my biggest bubble pop maybe summer of last year. I was really hardcore into taking strength and conditioning, gym 6 days a week, and I was prepping for all the tournaments and competitions, and that was my big pop. Gotcha. Right there. It was like, wow.
That's awesome. Like I've known you since like the beginning of it too. So
since you started it.
I know, because I remember coming over one time and just looking at, you just had like a gi on. I'm looking at you like, did you drop a little bit of weight there? Like, that gi is fitting you quite nicely, my dear. You know, the gi never lies.
The gi does not. I had an A6 and I'm down to an A3.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah, I'm down to an A3.
A5. But that is absolutely amazing. I'm so proud of you. Not just for losing weight, because you know we can lose weight, but for continuing the weight loss journey. And then like you said, it's helping you mentally feel good, and especially as since you are the mother of a young daughter, it's always good for moms to have a good positive body image, because whether we want to or not, that relationship of weight has so much to do with that mother-daughter interaction. Because if we see mom not happy with our weight, we're kind of going to reflect that too. It's like, why isn't she happy? Is she not happy because we look the same? So I'm really proud of you for that.
Absolutely.
And like,
thank you.
Helping your little girl gonna grow up with better body image than some of us.
Self-image.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
it's okay, but
does she do jiu-jitsu?
She takes the Pee-wee's class. She did for quite some time while she was in school. Of course, everything that shut down, she had to stop, just like the rest of us. She's going just as crazy as I am about getting back to it.
Yeah, well,
she's a good back taker.
So has there been any news about Dark Wolf opening up? I know some of the gyms here are opening. Some places are starting this week.
Today, they're open today.
Oh, great!
The doors are open. Limited schedule, limited amount of people, new rules, new waivers, everything sanitized to the max.
Yeah.
I mean, they've done a really good job about keeping in contact with their students and checking in with us just to make sure we're okay. You know, they really were a big support over the summer.
That's awesome. It is crazy to see just how, if you're like me, like you said, there was a time where you're on 6 days a week. Do you realize how much time you've spent doing jujitsu or hanging out with jujitsu people? To have it cut off almost immediately was like a shock to the system.
It really was. Like I said, I have like anxiety and depression, and I just swirled down like, wow, like everything was just over. Everything was closed. The world was shut down, it seemed like, and you literally have to rebuild yourself. And it's actually been kind of positive. I've had a lot of time to rebuild my own, struggles.
Yo, I don't know if you can tell, but like back there, where I made a jiu-jitsu room. But
did you?
Oh God, yeah. So you can't really, but there's one mat that's down on the floor, and then I have another one there. So when I roll, I pull my couch up and I lay it out. But now it's just that for fitness. I got all my weights and stretchy stuff.
You're lucky you found weights. I couldn't find any weights. I started taking Beachbody at home.
I told you, Dollar General. Did you check Dollar General?
No.
Oh my God. I have 2 10-pound kettlebells. I got some, those hand weights, the orange ones, they're like 7.5, and that foam roller. I got all those for Dollar Tree.
Wow.
Dollar General. And then the kettlebells I got for like, maybe $9 each. They're super cheap.
I need to go to Dollar General now.
Go to Dollar General. I just bought some like little 5-pound ones for my sister. And again, like the 5-pound kettlebells were $5 each. I mean, $5 each. Dollar General, Aldi's is another place people said they've had look. You have to look at these alternative places now because everything is sold out.
For weeks.
Everything.
For weeks.
It's
luckily
ridiculous.
I already had a bike.
Oh, see, I bought skates. Used them.
No.
This is not a happy story. I used them twice, and then I gave them to my older sister. Couldn't do it. I decided I just take that monetary. And I got like some good skates too. Like I was in my mind. Have you ever seen the movie Brink on Disney Channel? It's like a Disney Channel original movie.
No.
Right, well, after this is over, go into Disney Plus, watch Brink. We'll have a conversation about that later. Anyway, it's a early aughts movie in like the 2000s about like rollerbladers. That's in the middle of the big X game thing. Well, anyway, I saw that when I was a kid. I was like, oh, I can do this. I can rollerblade. So I learned how to rollerblade and I loved it. And I just, you get older, you forget about it. So in my mind, I was going to slip back into Brink Torrie mode, and I was just going to be out there flying, back scooting. I did not. I went around my car, almost fell, grabbed onto my windshield in the back, cut my hand. I was like, you know what? We're good. So I do not recommend. Don't get rollerblades.
Don't get rollerblades. Got it. I'll stick with the bike and the workout videos at home.
Okay. So is that what you've been kind of doing now? She's like doing home workouts?
Yes, I've been doing home workouts for like 20 minutes a day, and then biking, walking, finding trails, just somewhere, some swimming in the pool,
Doing whatever you can. So
I only gained a few pounds, so I got really lucky.
I was not.
We're not.
Oh, that's what I was saying originally. Like back there where my mat is, I used to have this I've completely redid my whole living room last week. But I had this futon that I drug from downstairs. That was just like an old futon that was in my office that I was going to throw away because I got a new one. as I was waiting for my couch. So I had just camped the futon out in the middle of the floor. And I'd been sleeping on that because I had like darkening curtains. It was really dark. It was a depressing mood. And then one day I was like, you know what? We can't do this. I drug it out. I threw it away. I kept my office futon downstairs. I was like, you know what? I don't need a couch right now. This will do. But I was literally just laying back there for 3 solid weeks. I don't know if I did anything productive. And I just could not get out of the headspace of like, first, like, I'm not working. Money was okay. Thank God I had some savings. And thank God, like, I'm one of the few that unemployment worked pretty quickly for.
Oh, good. Yeah, I heard that it was bad.
It was, people have been struggling, but mine came in. It didn't come in like super quick, but just as my money from my job stopped, that money came in. So it was like I had no break. So I was like, okay, cool, wow, perfect. But financially aside, the isolation factor was, I am not good for long periods by myself.
Yeah, and when your outlet is jiu-jitsu and it's closed, you're like, awesome, great. Now what am I supposed to do? You buy rollerblades.
That's exactly. You end up with fucking rollerblades.
Your COVID-19 hobby was rollerblades for 0.25 seconds.
I would love to know what the hell I was thinking. But I do have mats now, so my mom's coming over tomorrow. I'm gonna have her do some stuff with me.
Yeah,
we will be recording.
Awesome. Please record that. Oh. Yes.
Now I'm just debating whether I'm going to put her in no gi gear or I'm going to put her in a gi.
I love both. Like, I really do. But if I really had to choose, it just has to be the gi for me.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is. Like, if I really, really had to choose, it's the gi.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably going to happen. We'll see. We've started.
You take pictures. I need to see your mom in a gi.
Oh, it's going down. We just started doing workouts as well. We have did not even know this. Apparently we have a dog park over here. My family's been going to for years with the dog. But behind it's not just a dog park. It's a whole damn park. Like a big park that has like tennis courts, basketball court, pickleball courts.
Oh, sweet.
And then if you go through, it has a trail, but further back they have a baseball field and a softball field.
Mm-hmm.
So we're working out on the baseball field now. So that's been pretty cool because I need something I do well with like tracks or something. I can't just go out and I don't know how people can just start walking. I can't do that.
I love walking. Quiet time.
It's like, why?
It's peaceful. You put your music in and you just go.
It's not like there's cars going, there's people. There's no, like, I need an end. Like, okay, baseballs, we're going to do 2 laps. Then we're going to do some sprints, and then we're going to do 2 more.
That's directed.
Yes. Order in this damn world.
Order. Not me. Not me. Oh, I like to wander, I guess.
No, I'm not a wanderer. I like to know. And then that way I know exactly how much time it takes so I can average it out. So like, okay, last time it took me around, to do all this around 45 minutes. Cool. I know I can be at 9 and be home by 10, and I'll have a full workout done. I don't like to just walk because if I just do that, an hour and a half has passed and I'm tired, but I don't want to walk back. So, no.
Oh, nope. I'm the opposite. Wander.
Well, you're insane.
Love to wander.
No. But that goes back to, do you like to travel?
I do.
I don't like to travel. So
no. What do you mean you don't like to travel?
I don't see them. It's not a Torrie thing.
You cruise though. You can ships, like you get off the boat.
But if you think about this, cruising is the best way to vacation for someone who does not like to travel. Because I don't have to
lay out an itinerary for you.
I don't have to, especially when last time I went, I paid for everything in advance. I paid for my alcohol package. We did one excursion. So I said I'd go off the boat one time and that's it. But even then, I have the excursion. I have my cars planned. I know what time I'm going. I know what time I'm coming back. But with the cruise, everyone else can go out and do whatever the hell they want. And I can ignore everyone and sip on tequila all day. And everyone.
Tequila. Ooh, that gets you in trouble, girl.
Tequila Torrie is a thing for a whole other conversation. But if you look at the prices now for cruises, they're like stupid low.
What?
They're like,
are they really?
oh no, like at the point where my family is actively like weighing their personal safety versus going on a cruise later this year.
I had a flight to Boston booked like right before everything shut down. Like literally like everything shut down right before. So yep. So much for that travel
trip. One of the downsides of all of this is that we're noticing that like competitions are basically shut down. There's no competition. So do you think you'll compete this year, or you think you're just gonna wait it out? What do you think?
I don't know. I might jump in with both feet.
Oh God, no.
I might be crazy and jump in with both feet, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. I really don't.
Yeah. Well,
I can't imagine I could be opening it all up again.
How training is right now, how you can't even, we can like, what is like 10 people in the gym at a time or something like that, depending on how big your gym is. Like for our gym, we're doing like, people are only training with their family or like have a dummy or something. We're just not doing like live training like that.
Yep.
Unless you've already been, I think we're going to see who's actually been tested. Who only knows? But
I don't know.
It's hard to foresee like what, I doubt they're doing Worlds Masters this year.
I doubt it. There's just not enough time.
No.
Even if they open it, there's still not enough time, like in general.
I will say, I think when it comes back after like, the initial wave of like skepticism and the scare, I feel like even though this is recent, people are still very scared that this can happen. Because it, with things
relapsing.
Like this, yeah, they can happen very quickly. I mean, look how quickly this happened. It was
like
only a couple months.
Yep.
But I'd be curious to see how jiu-jitsu competitions on a larger scale, not just like, I feel like super fights are going to pick up. I feel like those are going to happen.
I can see that.
But I don't know if we're going to be seeing like actual competitions anytime soon.
Mm-hmm. I don't either. Us competitors are just going to have to put it on timeout and focus on our regular day-to-day game. It might be better for us.
It could actually be good because I think now I will definitely say that I value jiu-jitsu more now that I can't have it. Before it's like, oh, unlimited classes. I might go Tuesday. Now it's like, can I go Tuesday? Is that my day?
Can I go tonight at 6:30 on the dot? Yes, I can, and yes, I will.
So you're going tonight for your class?
I am going to go in.
Yay.
I'm going to take my husband and give. Oh, I miss it.
Oh, good. I'm glad for you. I'm probably still out until early to mid-June.
Are you?
Yeah, for my own, I have history of respiratory issues.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I'm a new asthma person.
Oh.
Yeah, so
that's double. Yep, you still in timeout.
So it's just between my doctors and my mother, they're like, you know what you shouldn't do? Jiu-jitsu. So like I said, but I'm doing some lighter stuff home. And
how you got your mom to come over and help you? You'd be like, okay, Mom, if I don't go, you come to my house. Fair is fair.
I'm gonna start out with warm-ups. But no, I have gained the quarantine. Is it the quarantine 15? I've gained 20 pounds since I've been home.
Really?
Yeah, like, and it's my fault. I'm just saying, like, my southernness has come out fully because I've been cooking. I have been baking. Like,
I suck at baking, but I can cook really good.
I made some peanut butter muffins the other day. Like, why? Why did I make peanut butter muffins? They were delicious, but there was no need for me to make those.
Hold on one second.
Go ahead.
Mom life. Inside, outside, inside, outside. Juice box.
Capri Suns are not a juice box. I would like to say that. They are a pouch. They are a pouch. Capri Suns rock, man. They're like the best.
It's a juice box. Come on.
Like now they have like clear bottoms so you can see the color.
They do that because there's those mold in them.
Who the hell knew Capri Suns were brown? That's disturbing. I just want to say.
Sorry.
I told you, like, I've had way too much time to have very, very random thoughts. I'm at the point now I'm watching TV. I'm not really watching it. I'm watching it and critiquing and getting pissed off about things that I see on TV. Like, why on all of these TV shows does like everyone, no matter how old they are, how big they are, why are they like couples in full-size beds?
What are you watching?
Okay, I'm serious. Like next time, watch a show. Next time you watch a show, you'll know like a sitcom type show.
Okay.
All of them have like full-size beds. Like just like a regular full size, but they were like two grown ass people sleeping in this full size bed. So I was watching Mike and Molly, like an older show on CBS, which it was about two plus size people, and they're in this little ass bed, and it is pissing me off because I just know that's not real life. They would have a king size bed, and it's a bunch of shows that do this shit. I don't know why.
Really?
Please watch it. You'll notice like just like freakishly small beds for adults, like. I have a queen, and I'm about to get a king-size bed because I need more space.
I have a king-size bed, but I got 2 dogs. They're a pain in my butt, too.
And you're a grown-ass woman. That's why you have a king-size bed. No adult has a full-size bed. Let alone a couple.
Full-size bed since I was a teenager.
Exactly. A full-size is for that transition of childhood to teenage to adulthood.
That's right. That's exactly it. When your little... twinsy bed turns into a full bed.
Anything after that, it's queen or king. That's it.
Right.
I'm telling you, watch some shows and just start noticing, like, if they ever go to bed, look at the size of the bed.
Okay.
Again, I have random.
I'm gonna take notes, and then I'm gonna message you, be like, "Oh shit, dude, you're not lying."
Please do. All right, now let me get back off of my random tirade about beds. So, well, when you were competing, you did find like I was surprised the first time I saw you compete because you were much, much more vicious in the best way possible. Like you were a lot more like, grr. When I saw you, I think it was like at IDU in Orlando. You just like, I feel like for some people they have a switch where like training is intense, but jiu-jitsu, like competition is another one. I can say without a doubt, you are a person where you compete, you look a lot more like,
It's true. Like something about competing, like you said, it's that switch and just flick it and like go, and it's crazy. I don't know how I do it because I'm so chill and I like to laugh and goof off, and I'm like never serious. I always talk through my roles. I'm always gesturing, and like when I compete, like boom, straight, like focus, like run in there, like this is mine. You girls can whatever. And I wasn't always winning. Like I was never always gold or anything, but like it was definitely a different mindset. As soon as I step on the mat and that slap bump happens in competition, it's just like like you said, like I feel like a completely different person.
That's awesome. So are you like a person who like, I know your gym competes a lot in general. Are you a person who like think you need to compete for your jiu-jitsu development, or would you be good like never, like just not competing as much?
I need to compete. I like the goal that I need for me to stay focused and to like not quit. Like I always need the competition. Like if I win or lose, like I just like to have that there to know what like I'm working towards, you know.
It's a nice little marker, you know, like of your development. Like at this point, I was like at this level. I'm like, oh well, now especially with like bigger girls, you'll notice that like we float together. So if we're all going to one competition, we're gonna see you at the next competition. Oh, everyone got everyone, like your class, they will get their blue belts within 6 months of each other, and you're gonna float up to the next bracket together. So it's it's a nice gauge to see like who you're going.
Yeah, and I want to other people can bring to the table too. Yep, because everybody brings something completely different to the table, and I actually like watching my competitors compete against each other. Like it's a great thing to watch. Like I like not going first, so I can just kind of see where their levels are before like I can kind of get my own game plan in my head. So.
See, I love going first and like throwing down the gauntlet. You know, I go up there, I'm already like I'm taller and I'm bigger and taller than everyone, so everyone's already kind of like, here comes this bitch. If they don't know me, they're already kind of like. So I like going out, smashing, and then it's like, and it's like,
I've rolled with you. I couldn't even imagine competitor Toria. You keep going up that bracket without me.
Hey, it's
we can play nice and be friendly, but when we compete, you just keep going above me there, girl.
It is. I have that kind of I don't know if I have a switch as much as I just have like a blackout period while I'm competing. Because I don't really hear anything. I don't really remember much. It's really funny because like certain people react different ways. You can see if you look at any of my videos, and I'm a very expressive like goofy person.
Yes,
I am. Go ahead, you're good.
All right, my daughter's right there.
Oh no, weird. What's your daughter's name?
Harper.
Hi, Harper.
You want to say hi to everybody?
Hey, how you doing? Oh my God, your shirt is so awesome.
What do you say?
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Are you ready to start jiu-jitsu again?
Yeah. I want to see my best friend.
Oh, okay.
I don't blame you. Go.
Makes sense.
See, she's got best friends in jiu-jitsu too.
There you go. Jiu-jitsu is family.
My best friend.
Boys are mean to me.
Oh, honey, that never leaves.
That never stops.
But yeah, no, I don't remember anything. Or if you look at all the videos, I have the deadest, like blankest face of like no expression or anything.
I've seen you. You were taking this girl's back one time, and you were just in this zone, like you were just. Like,
I don't remember. And then, but afterwards, I'm like, hey, we did it. I'm like, I'll help him up. I'm like, yeah. I rarely cheer after like I win unless it's the very end of the whole day, because it's like, oh, thank God it's done.
Yeah, because you were competing as blue belt, so you guys were like the first ones on the mat, like the crack of dawn, it seemed like, and you had to drive all the
last ones to leave. So it was just like the longest of days. But
good days though, great team days.
Oh, awesome. I love when you get a bunch of people competing and you like, oh my God, who's on mat 5? Is someone helping me? Run over mat 5. It's I miss that community aspect. So hopefully next year we get a little bit back of a sense of normalcy and we can kind of see competitions come. I hope that all the competitions survive. Hope all the gyms survive. I've seen some gyms already starting to close, which is a bummer, but hopefully some of them come back.
I mean, in the middle of all of this, I would have been devastated if Dark Wolf shut their doors. That was just hard. And your gym too,
I would be screwed because like I've always said this. I've always told Brian, it's like, Brian, you can, like I said, I work train at Grappling Mastery. I was like, Brian, you can never close, because if you close, I have to drive all the way to DeLand to go and train with Melissa. And I don't have time in my day to drive a full from my house, like an hour and 15 minutes to train. So I really need you to like, just keep it going. And he looks at me, he's like, well, I'm not planning on failing. I was like, yeah, I know, but like, in case you need more incentive, please think of Torrie and the inconvenience you like, failing your life dream would do for me.
Sorry, you cracked me up.
But well, you're the closest. We're both in gyms that are like basically in the middle of nowhere. Like,
yeah,
we're not.
I live in the middle of nowhere, so it's not too bad for me.
Yeah, but like we're not like these. We're not like a Orlando or even like a Tampa, as well as population wise. So like we lucked out. We got some good. We just happened to stumble into some good schools.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So what are we gonna? Let me see. I'm looking at my list of questions here.
Uh-oh.
I think. Did you always? So did you do any other sports growing up, and then you just like jiu-jitsu was like into it, or is like jiu-jitsu the first kind of sport you've done?
I did the whole softball when I was younger, and then I did one.
Of course, you played softball. You look like you played softball.
I did. I played softball, and then one season of cheerleading. Don't laugh at me. I got conned into it by my best friend at the time. And then there was nothing. Like, I did nothing. I had no other hobbies, and then jiu-jitsu happened, and I'm like, I'm in my 30s, and now I have a real hobby. Like, okay, this is a real thing.
Absolutely. What position did you play in softball?
I was always out in left field.
Left field. Okay. I'm sorry to tell you though, like I will say softball is more entertaining than baseball, but I find them both dreadful.
Really? What do you think?
Oh my God. Why I don't like them, or why I think softball is better than baseball?
Over baseball.
More action. They actually get to move to first base on occasion. Baseball, I feel like I could sit there and just be like, watch, like, oh no, they got caught. Oh, look at that, the ball got caught. It's so boring. I don't care if anyone says that. I feel like baseball and soccer, oh my God, like watching paint dry.
Yeah.
You good?
Yeah, I know my dad's outside now. Welcome to a crazy house.
Okay. No problem. Well, we're almost finished. We'll do like the rapid fire questions and then we'll peace out. But
all right.
Baseball sucks. It's not a good sport.
Hold on one second. Dad, I'll get him, please.
I wouldn't say this Capri Sun's been like holding up.
Leave him, Dad. I got it.
Okay.
All right, where's my phone?
All right, we're back. I'm good. I got you.
I'm getting my phone so I can get my timer up so we can do these questions. I will say I'm kind of sad to say I thought with all this time I would listen to more podcasts than I do or watch more Jiu Jitsu. I have not. Still don't like to watch Jiu Jitsu.
You should look up Submission Coalition. They got like up to over 20 episodes now.
They've been putting them out.
Yes, definitely. You need to start listening to them.
I have them. They're on my I have them on my iTunes on my podcast link, but I don't know. I'm used to listening to podcasts as I do tasks, and now because I have such limited tasks to do, it's like I'm on a backlog. So I'm literally like listening to them. I have for anyone who doesn't know, I'm addicted to podcasts. I listen to about 20 a week.
Really?
Oh, it's a winding road of podcasts on my thing. Everything from MMA to history to current events to just I have some really weird podcasts I listen to too. Like, let's see. If I look on there, I have one on cults, political scandals. A couple of MMA ones, one called Extra Hot Great, which is a fantastic podcast. It's like a pop culture TV media type one.
Okay.
Again, no reason for me to watch these. I have one called Rex Factor that literally goes through the history of kings and queens during different countries.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
So it does like, and they rank them, which is, I love a ranking. So they did like the kings and queens of England, Scotland. I think they're going to like Sweden now. I don't know why I listen to these, but they're utterly fascinating. All right, so eventually I will find my timer.
Dun, 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 dun.
I mean, I've had this phone for a couple months and I still don't really get it.
I've had my phone for a couple of years and I still don't really get it. Don't feel bad.
I'm not. All right. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put like a minute 10.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Rapid fire.
All right. Are you ready for the Mighty Minute?
All right. Here it is. Mighty Minute.
So we have, for some reason, I only wrote 19 questions this time. Don't know why. We're going to see if we can get through all of them in the next 70 seconds. Ready? So I'm going to start it as soon as I ask the first question. Ready?
All right.
All right. And talking or texting?
Texting.
Invisibility or super strength?
Invisibility.
Favorite holiday?
4th of July.
Ariel, Jasmine, or Mulan?
Mulan.
Do you snore?
Who knows?
Say a word in Spanish.
Hola.
What is your favorite flavor of ice cream?
Twist, soft serve.
How many push-ups can you do?
50 ugly ones.
Star Trek or Star Wars?
Star Wars.
Favorite carb? Pasta, bread, rice, or potatoes?
Pasta.
Who kills the bugs in your house?
Ew, Kevin.
Favorite theme park?
Disney.
Window or aisle seat?
Window.
Puppies or kittens?
Kitties.
Favorite color?
Purple.
Hot or cold weather?
Cold.
Harry Potter or Twilight?
Oh, Harry Potter.
Climb a mountain or jump out of a plane?
Climb a mountain.
And what size is your bed?
King.
Thank you.
Did we get all of them?
We got all of them just in time. Yeah. Okay, so you did have a couple incorrect answers there.
Oh,
that we're gonna have to go over real quick.
It is going to be Star Wars. You can keep Star Trek all you want yourself.
Oh, I was gonna let that slide because I just come to the conclusion that the vast majority of people just have terrible taste in space series. Clearly, they like the subparness that is Star Wars over the clear winner that is Star Trek. But you know what? I can't change the world. I can only do my little bit. But Star Trek is better.
All right, so what did I get wrong for you?
Okay, so I'm willing to let go of the whole carb one because the real thing is like just as long as you didn't say rice, you were good because potatoes is the clear answer. Potatoes are king.
Potatoes, pasta. I'm Italian.
Pasta.
It's got to be pasta.
I do like pasta. You did get the one right where I asked you Jasmine, Ariel, or Mulan.
Oh, come on.
Because Ariel's like the most useless one of them besides Cinderella. And Jasmine, Ariel is freaking useless. I'm not going to get on my tirade about how Ariel is selfish. And she screwed
up. She was only 15. Come on. Oh, give her some credit.
Bullshit. I've done things like I made decisions at 15 that I should or should not have done that. She entered into a contract and she reneged on that contract and they paint Ursula in a bad light. Man, Ariel. I'll leave that out, but I don't like Ariel. It's well known. I digress. The other one I was going to check was the Harry Potter or Twilight. I just don't think they're on the same plane. Harry Potter really went. Okay, so what are you? What is your? Are you Slytherin, Gryffindor?
Oh, I'm a Gryffindor.
Yeah, I bet you. Yeah, I agree.
I am. I read both series though. If it makes you feel better.
Okay. Oh God, you read all of Twilight on purpose?
On purpose.
Oh
yes.
Dear God.
I did.
I tried once.
I know they don't sparkle. I know.
I mean, I have very strong views on what constitutes as a proper vampire. Twilight does not. But I think I read one because my sister was obsessed with it. And I got through like half of the book. I was like, oh, wow, this is actually trash. No, I'm good. And I couldn't finish it. And I always finish books. But
oh, no, you didn't finish them?
Oh, God, no.
I didn't wait in line for them, though. I did for Harry Potter once or twice.
Oh, I have a Harry Potter poster like right in front of me.
Have you ever been to Universal and saw Harry Potter Land and stuff?
Oh, a little story for you. So what we would do is like when they first, when they came out, it was like must see. We had to go see these things. So we would drive over because I went to school in Polk County, but we would drive over and see them in Orlando because there's just better theaters. And this one time I went with my friend Jonathan and we went at the midnight showing at Universal Studios.
Oh,
we were like, maybe like in like the first 3 rows. So we were like this watching it. And then after, I want to say like right before the credits, they turn the lights on like, hey everyone, please wait for a minute. We have something to tell. We have something special for you guys. And we're like, oh shit, maybe we're like getting a free book or something like that. But what they did is they actually opened up the park early and let us all go through when it first opened up. So I'm
really,
so I was drinking butter beers, smiling like, oh my God. It's like, so I nerded out so hard. I'm like,
that's right there.
And we got to go on some of the rides, but yeah.
I like the rides.
I haven't been in years, but I definitely, but who knows when it's gonna open. But
next 2021 when it's everybody's real year.
Thank you for joining us. I'm pretty sure I'll see you sooner or later. If not,
before the end of the year.
Hopefully by the end of the year. My birthday is June 30th, and I refuse to be at home for it. So we're gonna find out. It's my.
I'll send you some birthday wishes.
My 30th birthday in the middle of this bullshit.
But,
we're gonna find a way. But like I said, thanks for coming on, and stay safe and have fun at practice today.
Woo!
Tell everyone to say hi, and I love them, and I'll see them soon.
I will. Bye, Tori.
Bye.